Alright guys, what's up? CRT here, and I ended up getting this stuff actually 2 days early. I wasn't supposed to get this shipment until Monday morning, but when I went out this morning, it was already there. I had to do errands, and when I got home, I did an unboxing. I had previously recorded it, but I messed everything up because I'm fucking amateur. So I'm just gonna go over it one more time. You're not gonna get the satisfaction of me taking my little stiletto knife and slowly opening the creases of the tape or whatnot. Everything's already open, so this should be pretty quick. I'm just gonna go over what came with this bullshit ass bundle that I had to get in order to secure a copy of this system. So we're gonna go ahead. I got the system. It came with this really cheap piece of crap, which I'm assuming is a piece of crap controller, and then you got like this big ass book. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move this book out the way, this little shitty controller, and we're gonna go over everything inside this box. So we'll start with the front. This is what it looks like. It's about the same size as the NES Classic box. My hand can pretty much palm this because I have big ass hands. That's what it looks like on the side. It did the same thing on the NES Classic one, except it was holding NES Classic. It gives you a preview of all the games that are installed inside. I don't think this is a all-inclusive list, but it does tell you get the Star Fox 2, which is exclusive to this as well. That you got that right there. That's really cool. The bottom, nothing special. It does have that little symbol there or whatever. That's really fucking cool. So I'm not gonna open it because this is empty. It's just a box. I had already opened everything, so I'll just put this. I don't know. I'll move it out the way because I'm gonna put all the contents right here. So this is the main thing. This is what you want to see. This is it. This is the console. It's really little, super small. It kind of does actually fit in the palm of your hand. These flip up and down. This kind of just flicks because it's really used for a reset. But this actually has like a click to it. Really cool. This does not. The eject. It's a little wobbly, but I think that's just a little extra piece they got right there. This doesn't push in, unfortunately. I mean, I don't know why it would, since you're not actually putting little games in there. This stuff, these are not the actual ports. It actually opens up like this. So it goes like that, which is pretty cool because some people want to have it look like that, and that way you could still plug in your controllers and have it look good and stuff. So I guess that's the little power LED light that you know it's on. At first, when I first unboxed this, I thought I was gonna break it. It's super light. It feels a little bit more higher quality than the NES Classic, I will say. Here's what the back looks like. I guess this is so that it can breathe. HDMI, then you got your power. You got 4 little rubber feet on the bottom so that it can grip to whatever it's standing on top of. And then you got some Super Nintendo stuff there on the bottom. So I'll go ahead, I'll put him right there. And then the box did include 2 controllers. I opened this one just to see the length of the cable. The cable looks about 4 feet, I'm assuming. So I don't know if that's the same size as the NES Classic or if it's a little bit longer. But for these buttons, these are indented and these are round. So this kind of follows the same design as the original Super Nintendo controllers. These feel really, they look and they feel really good. They're a perfect size. They fit in my hand. They're good quality. This is actual rubber. You know, you got a nice responsive D-pad, responsive buttons. This cable is a little thicker, so you know it feels really resilient. So I think that's really cool. But you get 2 controllers. You don't have to go out and go against scalpers. I mean, you probably got to go against scalpers just to get this anyway. I'm sorry, but you know, with the NES Classic, you had to buy another controller. And on top of that, the cable was really short, but this came with 2. I think the cable's a little longer. The controllers look really nice, so that's what you get with that. It comes with HDMI cable, probably about the same length as this cable, 4 feet. That's what that is. This is for your power, probably the same length as everything else. And then you get your little fat adapter to go with it to plug into the wall. So this is everything you get inside the box. Oh, actually, no, it's not. You get a poster along with some warranty issue shit or whatever. You get a poster that doubles on the backside as startup instructions, which is stupid because somebody that wants to keep the instructions will have to sacrifice it to hang up this sweet ass poster. But this is what it looks like. I hope I can get all of it in the camera. That's the top. I'll try to, so you can see it just displays a couple games and gives you some stats and stuff. It kind of looks like a marketing poster. It has a little official seal right there. Really cool. I'll probably hang it up and frame it when I have time. Chances are this isn't a standard size, so I'll probably have to custom frame it like I do all my stuff. But that's another story. But this is everything you get with the SNES Classic. I'll be doing another video where I'll be showing some gameplay off so you can see what it is, what it looks like, the features and all that stuff. But this is that. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna move on to that big ass book I showed you earlier. Alright, here's this big ass book that came included in the bundle. I think the book alone is like 50 bucks. But from what I can tell, I don't know if it's worth 50 bucks or 40 or whatever it is. Maybe 40. I'll pay 40 for this. And then you're gonna see why. So we'll start off with the looks or whatever. This is like a nice gloss photo if you can probably see it. This black material right here is kind of like a rubberized, if that's even a word or whatever. Anyways, it's kind of like a rubber-like material. You can grip it, is what I'm trying to say. It's got a good spine or whatever. That's what's on the bag. Got the official Nintendo seal. So I'm gonna go ahead and this slides open. And then this is what it looks like. I think this is a sticker. So it's supposed to emulate a SNES cartridge basically. And then this is still the same grip material as the black material that I was just showing you. This is what it looks like on the back. You got the Nintendo right here, and this is engraved, so you can actually feel the grooves of it. So really cool. Nothing on the spine or whatever. But I'll go ahead. We'll go through it. So. Right here, you can kind of notice these look like schematics from when they were building the Super Nintendo back in the day. So I think that's really cool. So I think it's like a history book of some sort. It gives you like gee-whiz facts, it gives you artworks, and shows you like what they use for a marketing campaign. There's a lot of like photos in here, so you can kind of see like a cosplayer Samus. Some artwork. This looks like a little bit of history too, maybe like a special edition Super Nintendo. More pictures. This looks like it's from the comic strips that were in the Nintendo Powers. But what's special about this book is it has a foreword by Reggie Fils-Aimé, President and COO of Nintendo of America, and he's kind of just saying something about the history or what have you about the Super Nintendo. So I think that's really cool. There's nothing special in here that's signed by him, if any of you are wondering. I don't think this gives you like a how-to guide on how to beat some of the bosses. Like I said, I think it's just more of like a history, a bunch of images, some artwork. I'll just flip through this. It gives you like some little facts and stuff. When I was flipping through this earlier, when I did the previous recording, the one that I messed up, I was actually trying to read some of the stuff, and it didn't look like it was showing you how to progress through levels and stuff like that. So I mean, and it gives you, see, it's got other games from other systems, so the 64, GameCube. So that's why I think it's kind of like a history thing or a gee-whiz, full of like official facts and stuff like that. There's a huge Punch-Out portion in here, which I thought was really cool because I do like Punch-Out. Got some Donkey Kong stuff going on right here. Kirby. Try not to go so fast. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants me to go through this whole fucking book. I don't know what's going on there. But once you get toward the end, there's some more of the schematics of when they were building this, numbers and letters and all that shit. It did come with this photo. It's a really, I mean, it's a nice looking photo. I mean, there's no signature or anything on it, but it's for Star Fox 2, and it's a nice piece of artwork. Nice and small too, so you can frame it and it'll get hung up. It'll look really good. So this is what came with it. I mean, there was some outer plastic wrap that said it was like exclusive to it, but this is what this book is. This is what you get out of this big ass book. I should probably fix this. I can feel that poster sticking out. I don't want to fuck it up. But yeah, this is what came with it. We'll go ahead and move it. And then the last thing I got, I don't know if anybody really cares, but I got this. This came with the bundle. I didn't really want it. I don't know why you would need it because it comes with 2 controllers, but for those that have to have a wireless controller, I guess this is one of the alternatives that you can go to. It's from Yoke. If that's how you pronounce it. Put that right there. This is what you get. you get this thing that feels like there's nothing in it. You could probably swallow this. I wouldn't recommend it, but this is just, I'm just saying how it is. It just feels real cheap. This controller, I bet you if I squeeze the shit out of this, it would probably break. I'm not, because I'm just restraining myself. Because I mean, I did pay for this, so I'm not gonna break it on purpose. It's some kind of like monstrosity hybrid between a D-pad and a thumbstick. I don't prefer stuff like this because it feels weird. I prefer D-pads, but whatever. It feels really cheap. If you can hear that, that's how the buttons are really responsive, I guess. The range on this is probably 4 to 6 feet. You got all your little things there for turbo. Start and select on the same button, except they're divided. Whatever. They feel a little bit like rubber, but not really. They don't feel as good as the original. They don't feel as good as this guy. I mean, I'm gonna use one of these. I mean, a side-by-side comparison, if you're really looking. I guess this is a good alternative. I might let, like, I don't know, my nephew or somebody play with this, something like that. I don't know. But that's what you get for this. But yeah, that's everything I got in the bundle. Unfortunately, I had to get the bundle in order to secure myself a copy, but whatever. I hope you guys have better luck, or if you found luck actually getting one, hopefully you don't have to give it to scalpers, because this release did go a lot better, according to many articles online, than the NES Classic did. But yep, that's everything, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing. I'll be putting up some gameplay pretty soon. I'm CRT, and until next time, I'll see you later.